Listen.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark and welcome to the first video of our data warehouse collection. In this video, I'll cover some high-level details about Cloudera Data Warehouse and tell you what to expect in upcoming videos. Before we dive deeper into the data warehouse experience, let's take a quick detour to talk about how it fits into the Cloudera Data Platform. The Cloudera Data Platform, which we just call CDP, is Cloudera's new entry into the enterprise data cloud market. CDP Public Cloud consists of multiple experiences, each with its own unique set of capabilities. The platform is connected by our shared data experience, also known as SDX, to provide common security and governance. Now that you got the lay of the land, for the rest of the video, let's go back to focusing on Cloudera Data Warehouse. Cloudera Data Warehouse packages up the projects you may already know and use, such as Impala and Hive, into a service. This service runs on Kubernetes, which gives it the ability to pause, resume, scale up or down quickly and automatically. So what does the data warehouse experience mean for you? It allows you to quickly deploy new use cases with the right data at the right time to tackle hard problems while meeting your SLAs, all with significant cost savings without a lot of extra effort on your part. Let's navigate to the experience now and get to know the layout. On the left is the list of all environments in your account. This list will have all the same environments you can see from the management console. The middle column is a list of database catalogs. A database catalog is an instance of the Hive metastore, including references to the cloud storage where the data lives. An environment can have multiple database catalogs. The first catalog will be marked with the -default in the name. The default indicates that this instance of your Hive metastore is the same used by your environment. Any additional catalogs are completely new isolated instances of a Hive metastore, in case you want a standalone data warehouse without any data from the tables that are in the environment. So if you make a change in the default database catalog, you will see those changes reflected in your environment. However, if you make a change in any of the additional database catalogs, you won't see those changes reflected in the environment. The right column lists the virtual warehouses, which do the actual work of running your queries. We've simplified the process by allowing you to create a Hive or Impala cluster at a t-shirt size with a couple of options for autoscaling. We'll cover these options and how autoscaling works in more detail in later videos. But for now, let's go to the Data Analytics Studio, which you'll see referenced as the DAS in the UI. This is where you'll interact with and browse through the databases and tables in your data warehouse. Starting with the Queries tab, this is where you'll see a history of the queries that have been run on this virtual warehouse. You can even perform a search if you are looking for something specific. Clicking on a query will give you some more details on who ran it and when, what tables were read from or updated, as well as some other useful information. In the Compose tab is where you'll actually write your queries. You do have a simple database browser on the left that lets you search for tables and see what columns they contain. You can also save queries for later, which you'll find in the Saved tab. The Database tab lets you browse through your data warehouse to get detailed information about the structure and metadata of your databases and tables. So that's the 1,000-foot view of the data warehouse experience. What can you expect next? We'll cover how to start the data warehouse experience after you have an environment set up. We're also going to talk about autoscaling and how it works so you can have a better idea of how to configure your virtual warehouse to balance performance and costs. Also, connecting BI tools such as Tableau and Qlik is important, so we'll show you how to accomplish that. And of course, there will be many more topics to cover which will get added to the series over time. Thanks for watching today. Let us know in the comments if there are any topics that you would like us to cover, and subscribe to be notified of our upcoming videos. Also, if you have any questions about CDP, make sure to check out the Cloudera community. There's a link in the description to take you there. Until next time.